Hey everyone, today we're back in the weekly pack. That's right, it's the whole coconuts versus peanuts versus thieves. That was my first video. I haven't figured out too much more, but I decided why don't we take the peanuts to the next level? And there was one pet that stands out, and that's a seagull. So let's jump into it. Sorry I went fast on the seagull. The seagull, whatever equipment it has, it will pass that equipment to the next to a unit that's summoned, right? And depending on its level, that's how many triggers it has. So there's two forms where you can use the seagull in this weekly pack, and both with peanuts obviously, and both involve the walrus. The walrus, when it faints, it passes peanuts to a friend, and I'm pretty sure it's random. We'll take a look at the pack in between rounds. A lot of the stuff I think it's random, and then its highest tier pet. There we go. One random friend, give peanut. So there's two forms with the seagull. One, you can give the seagull a donut and then ensure that the seagull is always going to get the coconut or the peanut. And basically you can do that in battle to where you have a walrus towards the front, you have a seagull towards the back with donut. Walrus faints first, passes the peanut back to the seagull, and then whatever happens from there on your team, anything that's summoned will get peanuts. Another way to do it with the same seagull donut walrus combo is to pill the walrus in the shop. And that way the seagull will permanently get the peanuts. And that's what we do in this run. The next run is the first version I said, and it's a super fun run. I didn't know which run was going to be the bonus, but then I thought, you know, getting the permanent peanut outside of battle, it's kind of the way to go. So yeah, jumping into this run, we have the level 2 kangaroo just for the tempo, and it kind of works perfect with the surgeonfish. We've switched the kangaroo around with the surgeonfish different ways just to try to maximize it, and it's working out for the most part. We have 4 lives. And yeah, this game, I was playing this game. The only reason I bought the seagull, because I already had the peanut games done. The only reason I was buying the seagull was to spread cherries, because my thought with the early surgeonfish, funnel the babosi buffs on the surgeonfish, is let's go an ultimate trumpet game. We can get a Highland cow eventually, and buff it with a monkey, and get a lot of trumpets. Maybe get some peanuts on those front units to kill their units, and then have a big 50-50 golden retriever spawning at the end, or I guess 40-40 because the surgeonfish will steal some. Yeah, I figured surgeonfish maybe with a scorpion behind it to kind of chip through the team. So that was kind of the thought process behind this run at this point. And we level up the surgeonfish, and we don't even care about what we get, because we're thinking cherries, we're thinking peanuts. And the team's strong, right? Especially with the monkey now. Don't even care about the babosi, hate to say it. But yeah, the team's super strong with all this health. We have a little bit of attack on our units, seems to be enough. We know the battle of the equipment's coming, so we have to decide what to do. And we get the walrus. So I figure at this point that's an early walrus. We have the whole setup. I want to get a donut on my seagull, and I want to pill this walrus. And we can still go the trumpet team. You know, I figured from there we can bring in a Highland cow, get peanuts on the Highland cow, buff it with the monkey, still get our big golden retriever, and it'll be like a ultimate meta team where you still have big stats and peanuts. So it should be able to break through coconut teams, even though it'll waste some peanuts. Yeah, luckily we find the donut, getting back into the run. We level the monkey because the monkey is still crucial. I sat on that scorpion for a long time. I really didn't know what direction I wanted to go. And then I saw this rhino, and I thought, rhino with peanuts is kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe we can get that going. So we freeze the rhino. So it shows up in the shop perfect. And a tiger shows up. A pill shows up perfect. So at this point, it's on. Everything we've done all game, all these cherries, all these stats, everything, who cares? it doesn't matter anymore. We got Seagull Peanut set up. We can do anything we want with this team. We have 4 lives especially, so yeah, let's bring in a Rhino Tiger. Let's get Peanuts on both of them. I think there's only like a couple snipes in this pack, so just risking it. And the very first fight, we get to kill the Falcon immediately. The double trigger kills their summon, so it works out really well. And then we kill their only other big unit with the second Peanut. So I thought about putting the Surgeon Fish in first still to give the Rhino health, but it worked out immediately, and I was like, alright, this is all we need. So you find another Rhino in chocolate, what would you do? You'd probably just get level 2 Rhino maybe, or I don't know. But our biggest unit on the team that's been carrying us all game, we don't need it anymore. Who needs it? Nobody. And yeah, we're just trying to figure out what to do. 3 gold left. Use the chocolate. And it's glorious, but we get scared a little bit because we lose a life. So speed it up a little bit. I think you know what we're looking to do. We get rid of the monkey. Let's get rid of all of our scaling. There's a tapir there. There's a good chance we spawn another Rhino out of it. Let's see what happens. They have a Rhino, and we kill it. And the monkey buffing our level 2 Rhino absorbs the snipe. And I think we needed the Peanut for that kill, so that was big. And this is absolutely perfect. And I finally don't have screen shake on the battles. What do you know? Can't believe I had that. Look at how glorious this is. So yeah, super low stat team win. I felt really good about this. I was kind of thinking as well, I think I would have absorbed that Rhino snipe if I just had a base stats with level 2 Rhino. So I was kind of bummed that I had the monkey buff anything or the babusi. I was like, man, this team could have won complete base stats. So I think that'd be a good challenge for people this weekly. Can you win with a complete base stats team? I will certainly try sometimes. If you see a video of it, you know it succeeded. If you don't, it'll probably be in some bonus clips. So let's jump into the bonus of the other run where we use the Walrus Seagull combo in battle. It is incredible. We use it with summons. Let's check it out. All right, we're going to pick this one up on turn 13. 7 wins, 2 hearts left. We went with 4 squad last turn. I think just because it's how it worked out. I think because we had like a chocolate or something in the shop and nothing else to buy. So yeah, we went down to 2 hearts. It's kind of scary because this game's going to go a little bit late. Luckily, we have a little bit of stats, but the Seagull Donut with Walrus combo is all set up. So I decided at this point that it's probably, we can go multiple ways. We can go multiple Walrus. Since this one has a donut, we can just put one in front and then it'll pass it to this. Oh, actually, it's probably not guaranteed. So one in front, push it level 2, and then push Seagull level 3, and we have the Cerberus level 2 to get 2 summons, and then we have a cherry to get a summon in the back. So I went with separate Seagulls instead because it would get the donut automatically, and it's kind of like an easier setup. And I think it worked out in the end because we immediately get more Peanut triggers. So let's just see how this works slow for the first battle. Unfortunately, it's a Rhino Kangaroo. But we have Peanuts. Do we get enough Peanuts? Yeah, let's speed it up. So first Peanut on the dog. Kills it. We don't get any more Peanut triggers. So because we used our Peanut triggers, or our triggers on our Seagull when we summoned, we didn't get all of them in battle. So it's kind of good that we don't have to use any more of the triggers now. And I figured we're going to get 2 triggers off of this dog. And we should have extra trumpets now. So we'll get 2 extra summons. One of them will get a Peanut. And I would have... Oh man, we get sniped. But we have Peanuts. So yeah, This was going to be the main run before the last run worked out so well, because that battle is a perfect example of how glorious it was. And if we can push level 3 Cerberus, we get an extra summon, so it works. But we also get an extra peanut with level 2 Seagull. So it's a really tough decision. I figure usually in these spots when I don't know, if I have a tier 6, I'll push the other one level up, and then I can see if I get the same tier 6 off the level up, if that makes any sense. Not doing a great job explaining stuff right now. But yeah, the power of the peanuts. It's happening. So get the level up. Walrus is sitting there, but we committed to Cerberus. I figure let's just leave it. And we roll into Cerberus. So it kind of all works out perfect. Toss every sushi we see from here on out, because not much else we can do other than Walrus 3 would be really good as well. So we get the peanuts. They get peanuts. Their peanuts go to the back. And we get peanuts in the front with our Cerberus. So this kind of works out. And their 6 health, or their 6 attack means we get to kill their Highland Cow with our 8/8. So our level 3 Cerberus just wiped through their whole team with our Seagull combo. I mean, obviously it's the full team synergy. But I really like the squid because it kind of guaranteed if there were any coconuts or peanuts in the back, it pretty much guaranteed the win. So I think as long as this Seagull doesn't get sniped, right? Our Walrus can get sniped in the beginning. As long as none of these 3 get sniped, I think we're crushing a lot of teams because we're replacing coconuts with our ink in the back line at least. So after our couple Cerberus chip through. So I really like this team. It's a super strong team, kind of a meta team. So yeah, look for something like this if you're trying to build a Seagull Walrus team. Cerberus, ink, stuff like that. There's a couple different pets you can mix and match. But anyway, and yeah, we're picking it up on turn 10. 3 wins, 2 hearts. We're going to have a lot of bonus clips in this run, just kind of showing some of the teams that we built with peanuts, without peanuts. But I think a lot of the bonus in this run is going to be more peanuts because I ran the Seagull peanuts a lot, and this video is none of that. This video is a lot of just straight peanuts and getting permanent peanuts on your team. So we have the meta Doberman setup. I probably should just sell the Babosi. I think I do next turn. And basically do the full pivot so we have the coconut. So yeah, 2 hearts left. Want to save that last heart. We risk it with the pill since it's not there. I'm surprised I didn't sell that Babosi there. I think that was a mistake. And I went back and forth freezing a lot of stuff, but then the Scorpion comes up. And I say, okay, Scorpion's perfect. We'll just get big coconut and peanuts. And it's awesome having permanent peanuts on your team. One of the bonus clips you'll see is going to be I'm sorry to do it. I did not want to do it. It just kind of happened. A 5-of-a-kind monkey attempt in this weekly. I'm glad it lost. I already have a 5-of-a-kind monkey video. I did not really want to. I probably just would have had it as a bonus clip either way, if it won or not. But anyway, back to the run. Mushroom Scorpion, both monkeys buffing the Scorpion. We want to go big Mushroom Scorpion now. Small Mushroom Scorpion's great in this weekly too. If you just throw a mushroom on a 1/1 Scorpion in the front, because it can coconut break and then you'll kill. I wanted to go big Scorpion because we have the monkeys set up. And if you see, I donated this monkey and I'm getting ready to pill this walrus and guarantee that the peanuts go on the other monkey. So basically we'll have 2 monkeys with peanuts. And between the Mushroom Scorpion and the big Doberman, we've invested all game in. I did a frog swap on this Doberman to get him a little head start. So yeah, it was an extremely high roll run. I just want to show the strength of some of the teams in this weekly. This is a good combination of the peanuts and the coconut. You'll see which teams counter this pretty well. But teams like this that have big units with coconut, it's just absolutely no challenge. Even with chilies that'll wipe out a coconut or a peanut or 2 of ours. I mean, it was somewhat of a challenge. We barely lived, but that was a really strong team and we beat them. So bring in the other Scorpion. We'll start buffing him. 1725 is pretty good stats. 1731 and he gets 16 attacks, so the Doberman is big enough. And we find the mushroom right away, so it's like literally perfect to get this other scorpion going. And this is actually the hard counter. It's a chili summon team with the Seagull. What an incredible, incredible team. And yeah, just barely don't have enough to get through. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw. But I was so impressed by that team. I would assume that team is going to go on to win just because of the tempo they have. But you don't know. There's a lot of different counters. I didn't know what to do with food at this point. I was looking for sushis, but I figured I would just take chocolates on the monkey since we have, I don't know, 3 to 4, 5 rounds left to go in the game. Level 3 monkey would not hurt. And yeah, between the peanuts and the stats, it's just, we are going to get good trades no matter what. So we can afford to have a couple unfavorable trades. And I looked at scorpions in the shop. I think I ended up freezing some for a long time. I just didn't want to combine the monkeys. I thought about going multiple scorpions, but I had invested so much in my backline here between the peanuts on the monkeys and the Doberman that I thought this was a really fun team. Let's see if we can get these scorpions really, really big. And here is the counter I was thinking of that was last team. It's Squid Turkey. And then just summons with Mushroom. Osprey with Mushroom is incredible. And all you need is level 2 in that slot with the Mushroom. And they have a level 3 Saiga Antelope. So this and level 3 Turkey. I mean, it's turn 17. So I guess you're just funneling all your chocolates and stuff into that. But what an incredible team. And I think, man, we're still big in the back line, but they have 43 trumpets. And it gets to a 50-50 with their turkey. So that team is definitely going on to win. Congratulations to them. And level 3 monkey. So I figured these scorpions are big enough. Let's use the peanuts we had. It'll either, I mean, they could get knocked out by coconut, which would be unfortunate. But that's part of the gamble with this build. So this guy's got a pita bread. Oh, and then he gets a coconut. And then he gets a peanut. So he kind of griefed himself. But we're fine with that, obviously. And here's where our stats come in, just kind of mowing through the summons. And they get more peanuts, but it doesn't really matter because as long as we trade with our stats, we know we have peanuts coming. And we have a coconut in the back line if we want. So super confident win. We feel good. Toss some sushis. Really don't know what... Sushi's like the only thing I think we can take at this point in the pack. The team was like so locked up. It's pretty funny. And yeah. Huge stats across the board. Peanuts on almost everything and coconut. And we get sniped. But we get the win. I'm going to rewind this real quick. They had the swordfish parrot combo. So level 3 and 2. So they're guaranteed to kill 2 of our units basically. As long as we don't have coconut. You're going to see in a bonus clip a permanent coconut gorilla I get. It's just kind of like some shenanigans. And yeah, it's kind of sketchy. They are going all in on that. Yeah, that's why we have mushroom scorpions. So super fun run. Let's get in straight into some bonus clips. Alright, picking this one up on turn 14, we have 8 wins and 2 hearts. So, in a decent spot. We have a huge leech that we used a koala combo to buff things like our whale for a long time. Obviously, we've had the shoebill scaling for a bit. And I've just been doing pita bread Highland cows for a while. And yeah, the plan is obviously to get the gorilla a permanent coconut. I wasn't sure when I wanted to do it exactly. I was probably going to do it this turn, but then I found another pita bread, and I figure, alright, it's basically 8 health on the Highland cow. Just get them to 50 health. The positioning was super awkward in this run. And considering we didn't really have the peanuts or the coconut going, it was getting a little sketchy. But we have a ton of trumpets, good amount of stats. Can we just power through? And we're looking for something for our whale, and obviously that was the walrus. I think I went 4 turns basically rolling for a walrus. And yeah, get the mushroom on the walrus and try to level it up. So considering our 2 back units have 50 health, if we can get peanuts on both of those, that's incredible. 50 health peanut is one of the best. So our whale gets it, that's great. Leech, fantastic. And then yeah, our gorilla gets it too. So we get the win. And yeah, super fun team. Powers through. I don't know why I thought that was a loss for some reason. I just clicked on the replay too. But really fun run. Got the permanent coconut. So my plan after this turn, if we did lose, was to put gorilla to the front to break other coconuts. And yeah, I'd probably just have my leech start taking health away from whatever I bring in, or no, my team's locked, from the whale or something. But yeah, let's get to more bonus clips. I apologize in advance for this bonus clip. I'm gonna get it going really fast. We just pivoted off a big leech. Another banana, we had the seagull banana going, so might as well just go for a ton of monkeys. Only one of them's level 2. Roll down the whole turn because at this point we know we need to pivot off seagull. We have a blobfish frozen. We need a banana in the shop. And then we're going to blobfish banana pill for our last monkey. And we were winning before this. We won when we sold a big unit. So we figured, all right, we can probably get rid of it. Immediately roll into a pill. It's perfect. The stats are going to be huge. So I figure, okay, let's just start buffing one of the low units. It's what I do a lot of times to make sure I'm getting stats across the board in my scale 5-of-kind monkey, whatever you name it, runs. And we start running into Goliath of teams with peanuts. So it's not looking good considering we don't have any peanuts. We don't have any coconuts. All we have are stats, bananas, pita breads, chilies. So I figure at this point, we're playing the RNG game. We're just going to hope we don't face peanuts. We'll take coconuts, maybe not peanuts. And this is a team we can probably handle. It's just stats across the board. We get favorable trades in the beginning. Our chili does great work on them. We get pita bread value again. So it's looking incredible. But they have 45 trumpets. And there's nothing we can really do about that. So, I'm sure many people happy to see 5-of-kind monkey fizzled out. This team should be pretty easy to beat this weekly anyway with all the peanuts and stuff, so yeah. Oh man. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.